Hi guys, this time I want to show you quick way how to get 80s style drums for those retro music fanatics. Um, for if you are like me, then you probably would like to use all drums inside one place to program in one piano roll. For that I'll use a FPC sampler and just use default so it's empty. And let's start for snare. For snare I found that I love using two samplers, FPC 3 and 8. Already they sound pretty much like you would want, and you don't even really need some fancy gated reverb because it already sounds like printed in sample. Okay, since we are using snare and we want it in separate mixer track, our FPC is going to first one and we want snare to go in second one, and output means +1 mixer track, or we can -1 if we are putting somewhere else or FPC. So +1. We'll get to it later. If you are like Phil Collins type guy, then probably 707 would be your friend. For kicks, pretty much something like that, but let's see. I'll probably go with 707 plus. I'll try Legacy Dance, my favorite cake. Let's see. Also tempo somewhere there. Let's blend samples. Already there. Something like a bit modern, more punchier than retro tracks. Something like Mitch Murder, if you like him. Something there, then hi-hats. Yeah, okay, hi-hats +2. Probably no, 4 +3. Okay, so we can do already. That's just starting. I'll show you little processing tricks. Oh, right. What I like to do with hi-hats is to add some dynamics. Like offbeat ones are a bit lower in volume. Maybe a bit more. Let's turn panning for hi-hats -20. Yeah, something like that. And we need toms. I love 707 for toms. Toms all the way. No, I love to use 3 toms plus 2, yeah. Let's tune something like +5 or 4. First one is something like +4 semitones. We get something like minor chord between toms. Next one is cymbals. We could use this, or I kinda love this broken crash, but we can also layer them. Now, right, we need to +4. Yeah, something like this. And I like to pan crash a bit to the right. Something like that. So let's check. Okay, we want that one hi-hat cancels other one, like it would be from real drum set when you are closing making closed hit, you just don't have any more open hi-hat. So let's put them inside 0, like 0 cuts 0. Something like that. Pretty simple beat. Then I would suggest to use something like Reverb send. Large how, and we need only wet signal. No, let's send drum. All drums will be sent to this track only. And same for reverb, to this track only, and everything is coming through this drums bus and then goes to master. So we can do whatever we want with whole drum sound all together. For reverb, I probably want dry kick, but let's try. Yeah, I want dry. Let's check. Bit smaller. I like pre-delay to be somewhere 30 milliseconds for it to be like right after transient. For decay, probably a bit shorter, somewhere. And also we need to get rid of low end in reverb, because that only will muddy up our mix. Little bit off from highs. Yeah, probably something like that. For snare, we need something to make snare to hit right in the face. Let's disable reverb for now, and we have some unneeded mud. For fattening up snare. You hear that to lower a bit. And something like clap, like presence in snare. I like somewhere 3K, 4K. Yes, something like that. And for compression, I like Fruity Limiter because it does excellent work. We don't need any ceiling. For attack, I suggest something like 25. Let's experiment. The ratio 4. We need the release be pretty long so it doesn't give that slapback release. This is showing release. It shows how compression works in volume. And now you clearly hear that transient slap. And now we can tailor our transient attack speed. For slower attack we get like fatter hit, and with shorter attack we get like slappier. Somewhere there. And my favorite trick is to use saturation knob on Fruity limiter. Just use Control and turn minus 0.1 dB because it's enabling something like soft clipping. And let's turn down now because we are boosting signal into that soft clipping. That soft clipping is acting like wave shaping. It just cut down the transient, but you don't really hear that distortion. That's why I love soft clipping. And it gives you option to make your transients pop, but it's controlling your output volume. And we can turn our threshold a bit lower to get more pop. Okay, let's hear. And without effect. That was before and after. Huge difference. We can do something with kick also. Let's check. Shit. Okay. Let's okay, blending. Well, I'm favorite that kind of blending. Okay. Um, I'd like to have something in 100 to 150. It's like giving kind of blow and punch that would be heard on laptops or on phones. That's why I'm having uh, this old 707 kick, because it's having a bit higher punch in it, and I'm having kick basic from FL Studio Legacy pack, because it's having fat, real low punch. So because of that, I don't really need to really EQ here, but I think I would EQ out something here around 200, because there's snare and because snare is hitting around to this region, and it's giving some boxy sounding for the kick. Nothing much, small cuts do big job. So maybe we can add some click in our kick. In this situation it doesn't sound like click, because our kicks have more high-ended, that slap kind of hit. Okay, next I will be using pretty similar to snares, similar compression as I used on snares. Remove ceiling for ratio, attack somewhere 25. See, our release is pretty long, so we are getting through transient that click, and it makes kick drum pop a bit more. And slower release is kinda making your ears hear like longer decay of kick. So now we can turn our saturation on. And boost into soft clipping. If you're driving soft clipping too much, you will hear some distortion harmonics. So we just back up until we hear a clean hit without distortion harmonics, and we are shaving our transients and getting more controlled volume. turn. Oh, for toms, let's make something similar. We're removing that mud in low end, just below resonance of lowest tom, and we are hearing something like vocally sound. Just a little bit, and a bit more slappiness, and same compression. Somewhere 25. Bit longer release, let's see. We're starting to hear some distortion, so back up. Oh, also for panning on toms, I like highest one to be somewhere -25, middle one somewhere 20 plus, and low tone to be somewhere +50. Here. So here you go. And now you can make your 80s banger. See you later.